नमस्कार दोस्तों, JNKB इंग्लिश चैनल में एक बार फिर आपका हार्दिक स्वागत है। इस सीरीज़ में हम इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज के विभिन्न कॉम्पिटिटिव परीक्षाओं में पूछे गए प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस और उनके आंसर्स के बारे में डिस्कशन करेंगे। आज हम इडियम्स एंड फ्रेजेस की चर्चा करेंगे, जिसमें दिए हुए इडियम या फ्रेजेस का हमको दिए हुए ऑप्शंस में से सही उत्तर उसके अर्थ के द्वारा पता करना है। आइए शुरू करते हैं। पहला आज का हमारा प्रश्न है ऑन दी कार्ड्स। इसके ऑप्शंस हैं ऑप्शन ए टू रन अवे, ऑप्शन बी एंटिसिपेटेड, ऑप्शन सी सेटिस्फेक्शन या ऑप्शन डी सैंक्शन। इस का सही अर्थ होता है ऑप्शन बी एंटिसिपेटेड। यूसेज इन ए सेंटेंस, एन अर्ली जनरल इलेक्शन इज सर्टनली ऑन दी कार्ड्स। आइए बढ़ते हैं अगले प्रश्न की ओर। Dance to someone's tune. Option A, argue with others on petty matters. Option B, delay in making a decision. Option C, do what others want you to do. या option D, be engaged in an energetic activity. इसका सही उत्तर होगा ऑप्शन C, do what others want you to do. Usage in a sentence, the senators are dancing to the tune of President. Next question, throw in the towel. Option A, think of a solution. Option B, face the situation. Option C, drop something. या option D, admit defeat. सही उत्तर है option D, admit defeat. Usage in a sentence, after losing the election, he threw the towel on his political career. Next, the crux of the matter. Option A, the lesser issue. Option B, the unknown point. Option C, the interesting thing. या option D, the critical point. इस प्रश्न का सही उत्तर है option D, critical point. Usage in a sentence, the crux of the matter is that people are afraid of change. Next, sit on the fence. Option A, to be in a tricky situation. Option B, to be relaxed and comfortable. Option C, halting between two opinions. या option D, to be defeated and dejected. इस प्रश्न का सही उत्तर है ऑप्शन सी, halting between two opinions. इसका मतलब ये होता है जब आप कोई एक चीज डिसाइड नहीं कर पा रहे हो। Usage in a sentence, he tends to sit on the fence at meetings. Second, you can't sit on the fence any longer. Next, the lion's share. पहला ऑप्शन ए, the biggest part. दूसरा ऑप्शन बी, the smallest part. तीसरा ऑप्शन सी, equal parts. चौथा ऑप्शन डी, get nothing. इस प्रश्न का सही उत्तर है ऑप्शन ए, the biggest part. Usage in a sentence, the eldest son received the lion's shares of the estate. Next, all at sea. A, something outstanding. B, forgive all. C, state of confusion. या D, living in luxury. इस प्रश्न का सही उत्तर है ऑप्शन सी, state of confusion. Usage in a sentence, I am all at sea with the new coins. Next, get one's feet wet. Option A, to become serious. Option B, to understand correctly. Option C, to criticize. या option D, to begin to gaining experience. इस प्रश्न का सही उत्तर है ऑप्शन डी, टू बिगन गेनिंग एक्सपीरियंस. यूसेज इन ए सेंटेंस, शी गॉट हर फीट वेट एट हर न्यू जॉब बाय डूइंग सम सिंपल फाइलिंग टास्क्स. नेक्स्ट, गिफ्ट ऑफ द गैब. ए, रिसीव अ प्रेशियस गिफ्ट. बी, अचीव सडन ग्रेटनेस. सी, हैव द एबिलिटी टू अडॉप्ट. या डी, have the ability to speak well. सही है ऑप्शन डी, have the ability to speak well. Usage in a sentence, liars are often born with the gift of the gab. Next, have one's hand full. Option A, to be very rich. Option B, to be very clumsy. Option C, to be very busy. या option D, to be very generous. सही उत्तर है option C, to be very busy. Usage in a sentence, when I was working full time, my hands were always full and I never had the time to just relax and appreciate the small wonders of life. Next, red letter day. Option A, a very hot day. Option B, a very special day. Option C, a frightful day. Option D, a very cold day. सही उत्तर है ऑप्शन बी, a very special day. Usage in a sentence, the day that I started my journey towards my real career was a red letter day for me. Next, put your best foot forward. A, walk very cautiously. B, take cares to dress well. C, try as hard as one can. या D, check every step. सही उत्तर है ऑप्शन सी, try as hard as one can. Usage in a sentence, I've got to put my best foot forward to meet this deadline. Next, a fish out of water. Option A, to reveal a secret. Option B, in a dry environment. Option C, one in uncomfortable situation. या option D, know something secret. सही ऑप्शन है ऑप्शन सी, वन इन अनकंफर्टेबल सिचुएशन. यूसेज इन अ सेंटेंस, महेश is a fish out of water in our class. He looks so nervous. Next, make no headway. Option A, unable to overtake anyone. Option B, check if the head can pass through. C, forced to fix a new goal. या D, unable to progress ahead. सही उत्तर है D, unable to progress ahead. Usage in a sentence, the ship could make no headway against the strong wind. Next, bolt from the blue. A, thundering. B, a complete surprise. C, inform something bad. D, no idea. सही आंसर है ऑप्शन बी, a complete surprise. Usage in a sentence, the resignation of the chairman came like a bolt from the blue. Next, zip your lip. A, keep quiet about something. B, to talk fast. C, to not think before speaking. D, the silence before a storm. सही उत्तर है A, keep quiet about something. Usage in a sentence, it's hard to zip your lip in a room full of friends. Next, make a scene. Option A, to perform beautifully in front of an audience. Option B, make a public disturbance or excited emotional display. Option C, to narrate an elaborate false story. Option D, describe a scene in so much detail that it comes vividly. इस प्रश्न का सही ऑप्शन है ऑप्शन बी, मेक अ पब्लिक डिस्टर्बेंस और एक्साइटेड इमोशनल डिस्प्ले. यूसेज इन अ सेंटेंस, प्लीज डोंट create a scene in public. Next, out of question. A, blurry. B, very far. C, isolated. D, impossible. सही उत्तर है ऑप्शन डी, impossible. Usage in a sentence, a trip to New Zealand is out of the question this year. Next, have an axe to grind. Option A, something to complain about. Option B, giving importance to something. Option C, फाइंड समथिंग डिफिकल्ट या ऑप्शन डी रिएक्ट पॉजिटिवली। इस प्रश्न का सही उत्तर है ऑप्शन ए समथिंग टू कंप्लेन अबाउट। यूसेज इन अ सेंटेंस, environmentalists have no political axe to grind, they just want to save the planet. Next, kick the bucket. Option A to burn, option B to understand, option C to forget, option D to die. सही उत्तर है ऑप्शन डी टू die. Usage in a sentence, every one of us will kick the bucket someday. Next, lean and mean. Option A to destroy something, option B to create something, option C using only what is necessary, या option D not afraid of dangerous situation. सही आंसर है using only what is necessary. Usage in a sentence, we wanted our business to be lean and mean. Next, a thorn in the flesh. A major discomfort which is easily ignored. B, to fight despite being injured. C, a source of continual annoyance or trouble. या D, a person within. सही आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, a source of continual annoyance or trouble. Usage in a sentence, the party was a thorn in the flesh for his coalition. Next, to call it a day. Option A, put off work for another day. Option B, the day was marvelous. Option C, decide to finish working. या option D, give the day a name. सही आंसर है ऑप्शन C, decide to finish working. Usage in a sentence, after second heart attack, she decided it would be best to follow her doctor's advice and call it a day. Next, a sacred cow. Option A, a person never to be criticized. B, a saintly person. C, a helpful person. या D, a very religious person. सही उत्तर है ऑप्शन ए, a person never to be criticized. Usage in a sentence, they did not dare to challenge the sacred cow of parliamentary democracy. Next, smell a rat. Option A, to reveal secrets. Option B, to suspect that something is wrong. Option C, talking nonsense. या ऑप्शन डी, टू गेट मोमेंटम इन अ जॉब. इस प्रश्न का सही उत्तर है ऑप्शन बी, टू सस्पेक्ट दैट समथिंग इज रॉन्ग. यूसेज इन अ सेंटेंस, when I didn't hear any more from my prospective employer, I began to smell a rat. Next, by hook or by crook. Option A, by any means. Option B, to avoid taking sides. Option C, to relax. या ऑप्शन डी, फील अनकंफर्टेबल. इस प्रश्न का सही उत्तर है ऑप्शन ए, बाय एनी मीन्स. यूसेज इन अ सेंटेंस, द गवर्नमेंट इंटेंड्स बाय हुक और बाय क्रुक टू होल्ड ऑन टू द लैंड. नेक्स्ट, डेविल्स एडवोकेट. ऑप्शन ए, अ बैड लॉयर. ऑप्शन बी, टू प्रेजेंट अ काउंटर आर्ग्यूमेंट. ऑप्शन सी, डिफेंस लॉयर. या ऑप्शन डी, प्रोसिक्यूशन लॉयर. इस प्रश्न का सही उत्तर है ऑप्शन बी, टू प्रेजेंट ए काउंटर आर्ग्यूमेंट. यूसेज इन अ सेंटेंस, ही वुड प्ले डेविल्स एडवोकेट विथ एनीवन. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, इन अ नटशेल. ऑप्शन ए, इन ब्रीफ. ऑप्शन बी, इन अ नट. ऑप्शन सी, इन लॉन्ग डिस्क्रिप्शन. या ऑप्शन डी, इन डिस्कशन. सही उत्तर है ऑप्शन ए, इन ब्रीफ. यूसेज इन अ सेंटेंस, दिस इन अ नटशेल इज व्हाट रिचर्ड चैपलिन अपीयर्स टू हैव डन. नेक्स्ट, a drop in the bucket. Option A, to be ruined. Option B, to doubt. Option C, tearful eyes. या ऑप्शन डी, unimportant amount. सही उत्तर है ऑप्शन डी, unimportant amount. Usage in a sentence, these contributions are just a drop in the bucket. The new church wing will cost thousands more. Next, break the ice. Option A, removing the initial hesitation. Option B, removing the dust. Option C, clearing the dew. या option D, insulting someone. सही आंसर है option A, removing the initial hesitation. Usage in a sentence: that joke really broke the ice at the conference. We all relaxed afterwards. Thank you.